Cool. So Cal has $4.30 in quarters and dimes. He has 6 more quarters than dimes. How many of each does he have? So first thing that you should probably do is label. So I'm going to put quarters in blue, 6 more quarters than dimes, and then number of dimes, and it gives us a total right here of $430 or $4.30, and wants to know how many of each he has. So always write like here, write the variables. Okay, so I'm going to put Q is number of quarters. Don't put quarters, but number of quarters. And then D for number of dimes. I think I can write that a little better. Like I said, a little better. We know that the number of quarters is 6 more than the number of dimes. Okay, and we know that the number of quarters times 25 cents plus the number of dimes times 10 cents would give me a total of $4.30. So we just got to figure out how to figure out the number of quarters, the number of dimes. So what I'm going to do is substitute in this Q equals, well, D plus 6 in for Q. So right here, I'm going to put D plus 6. So I will do, I'll do it like that. I'll put, oh, not there, that's Q. So D plus 6. And then I'll just use a different color, I guess. Let's use green. 0.25 times D plus 6 plus 0.10 D equals $4.30. Okay, that looks a little. Okay, so 0.25 D, 6 quarters will give me $1.50. Plus the 0.10 D equals $4.30. So let's combine like terms. 0.25 D plus 0.10 D is 0.35 D plus 1.5 or 1.50 equals 4.30. Let's subtract. Well, this is when I start solving for D. So 0.35 D equals, that's 3, so 280. Oops. Well, let's make sure. Yeah, it should be 280. Okay, now I divide by 0.35. And D equal, I should write that, D is yellow. D equals, this one I will need a calculator for. So I'll just give you 1 second. 280 divided by, oh, I know how to do this one in my head. That's 8. I still use the calculator to check, but I just realized 35 cents can go into 70 cents. 70 cents can go into 2.8. Now all I got to do is put this number into either one of these and find out what Q is. I'm going to put it here because it's easier. So Q equals, I guess I'll just write it like I did here, plus 6. And then we know that that's 8. Oops. So that's really Q equals 8 plus, let me write that. Q equals 8 plus 6. Q equals 14. Okay, now one thing I want you to do is write your solution and the interpretation. So my solution is 8 comma 14. And 8 was the dimes, and Q was the 14. Okay, so let's write it. So cow, we're talking about cow. Cow had, or has, I don't know if it's in past or not. I'm not going to go up there and read it. So cow had 8 dimes and 14 quarters. Okay, next one. So Ismail went to the store and bought 33 total ounces of candy. Each bag of gummy worms weighed 2.5 ounces. Each bag of gummy bears weighed 2.1 ounces. He bought 5 more bags of gummy worms than he did gummy bears. How many of each type? So we're talking about how many of each type. How many of each type? So we know that there's a total of 33 ounces. Each bag of gummy worms. Oops. Each bag of gummy worms weigh 2.5 ounces. Each bag of gummy bears. I can get it right. Okay, each bag of gummy bears weighed 2.1 ounces. There we go. He bought 5 more bags of gummy worms. So 5 more bags of gummy worms than gummy bears. So gummy worms. So W is the number of gummy worms. Gummy worm bags, my bad. And B, I'm going to capitalize this B because it might cause us some issues later. It might look like a 6 or something. Number of gummy bear bags. So we know that each bag, oh, he bought 5 more bags of gummy worms. So we're talking about worms. Was 5 more than the number of bags of gummy bears. We also know that 2.5 ounces times the number of gummy worm bags plus 2.1 ounces times the number of gummy bear bags will equal a total of, you know what, to make this work, I actually need this to be a different number. I'm going to change this to 35.5 ounces, not 33. So 35.5 ounces. And I'm going to put a little arrow to that. I changed that, so 35.5 ounces. And so we will take this W right here and put B plus 5. Oh, I'm going to do that in orange. I could do the other one. B plus 5. And then the rest in green. So 2.5 times B plus 5 plus 2.1 B equals 35.5. All right, so 2.5 times B is, well, let's make that a little bit better. Okay, 2.5 B and 2.5 times 5. So 2.5 times 2 is 5, 10, 12.5. Plus 2.1b should give me 35.5. Combine like terms. So that gives 2.5b plus 2.1b is 4. Let me make that a little bit better. Okay. Minimally. Okay. 4.6b. Oh, plus 12.5. Should give me, well, will give me 35.5. Scroll down a little bit. Subtract 12.5 from both sides. I get 4.6b equals, I can make that a little bit better, 4.6b equals 35.5, so 35.5, so 35.5 minus 12 minus 10 is 25.5, minus 2 is 23.5, and then so that's 23. And let's divide by 4.6. So 23 divided by 4.6 is 5. That's B. So the number of gummy worm bags is 5. Now we just plug it in to find the number of gummy worm bags. The gummy bear bags, we're looking for gummy worm bags. I guess I'll put that right here. Well, I want to mix it up too much, so I'll put it right here. Equals B plus 5. And instead of B, I will put 5. So number of gummy worm bags equals 5 plus 5. So gummy worm bags equals 10. All right, so let's go down here and write our solution. And our solution will be 5 and then 10. 5 and then 10. Always label. So 5 are the bears, 10 are the worms, and then explain. So we're talking about Ishmael. We'll do a little better. Or bought. 5 gummy bear. Gummy bear bags. Gummy bear bags. And 10 gummy worm bags. Oof, that was a marathon. So that's it. Thank you.